Hey Soundies, how you doing out there? Well, maybe not all Soundies. You could be just chiming in because you want to learn something new or you just want to hang out, which honestly, that is what I'm up for. Welcome Twitch viewers, welcome YouTube viewers. Today we are going to be going back to a project we were working on not long ago called Cube. It's a short film. We've got some extra score to chuck in there, and I've got a few notes from the director that we want to go over and send the final stems off to them, or final masters and stems off to them. But to be honest, I've just missed hanging out. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of other work going on, stuff that I can't stream. Been doing some video production stuff as well. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of time to stream. I'm kind of just doing days here and there. I've hopefully got a new project to work on this week for the stream as well, but we've got some others to finish off too. So anyway, I just actually miss hanging out with my crew on here. You know, if there's any new viewers out there, just say g'day. I'd love to hear from you. But I just miss hanging with my clan of peeps on here, and just miss the interaction and stuff. So I thought, I've got a bit of time this afternoon. We can make these changes, and may not be a really exciting stream, although we'll see how we go. But it's more I just want to hang out as well. So just really pumped that you're here to watch, and hopefully we can learn something together. And please feel free to chime in because I'm here for the interaction. I want to learn from you guys as much as you learn from me. So welcome. So we're just going to dive straight into it. So you will see obviously the projected image in the middle there that's sitting on my projector screen. Obviously it's black at the moment, but we're going to add in our new cue, as well as, as I said, just going through and checking some revisions. The other thing is this is a 5.1 short film as well as stereo, but I'm going to listen back to the stereo today. There's a few changes they wanted, and I just want to make sure I'll probably do both, listen through both, because he did say that down the end we've got a bit too much reverb on the footsteps and stuff, and I'm just a bit worried that I've overpowered it by doing it in 5.1. I've just kind of, overdoing the reverbs and stuff. So I just want to listen in stereo, make sure I'm not overdoing it there. So, if you're watching, say g'day, let me know you're here and tell me about yourself. Cool. So we are going to, let's just click in here. We are going to import our new audio. And where'd I download it? All right. So I think I downloaded in the Cube. There it is, score there. So I haven't listened back at all to this. So so we've got a filtered and non-filtered version. There's only some bass and synth. So we'll probably chuck those into our own tracks here. I've kept the cues in the same. Here we go. Yeah, I've kept the cues in the same. There we go. Cues in the same setup that they were sent to me. So, because we don't have many tracks. So we got oh, hello. Is there even anything in the bass synth? Yep, there's something there. Great. So what we can do is let's copy these into some tracks here. So what do we got? Problem is with the track titles, I've got them in the tracks as well. So let's go bass pad. Let's just copy our bass into our bass pad. Let's just delete all that. Same on this end. Let's delete all that. Let's cut that and put it into our bass pad here. Then we've got, to be honest, we haven't done anything to their mix at the moment, so I'm going to just copy them into the next two as well. So we do have, there was a riser here, which it seems they've kept it. I'll have to double check with the director, because I've added some stuff to this, but I didn't put this riser in myself. So there's a bit of a sort of a horror riser or whatever. I'm not actually sure that he's able to keep that. I'm not sure where they sourced that from. But this is the track, the new cue. Let's just solo it. Let's see if there's any. So we've got two of the same thing here.
Don't you come with...
I don't know what we've got. It says there's no filter and filter, so I'm not sure. Just need to fix this solo. I want to go cancel previous solos. There we go.
Message him with your new account.
See, that's clearly just a bit more muffled. Not sure why we got the option this time. Let's go with what I'm assuming the non-filtered is their what they wanted, what their original thought was for this synth. So we'll keep that in there. Weaver, what's up, mate? I'm doing all right. I'm so glad you're here. I legit just mostly got the stream going because I just want to hang out. I've got a little bit of time today and I say little, I've got a couple of hours to do a stream. So we've got a new cue for this short film for Cube. So I thought, let's get this thing finished and get out the door because I also have some changes to make in the email. But yeah, mate, I just wanted to hang out. I was kind of hoping you and all the normal peeps would chime in because, want some company while I hang out here and work. What are you up to, mate? How'd your car recordings go the other day? The setup looks sweet. You look like you were pretty well kitted out for that. Let us know, mate. What do we got? What's the bass in here?
No, it was all in my head.
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute.
Yeah, wet roads, you can definitely hear it in car recordings. It definitely makes a difference having the water in there and stuff. The tires running over the water is very obvious in recordings. That's cool though. Mate, we should seriously go out and do some, when we can go out, we should go out and do some more. The one thing I want to do is get myself, because I've got bits and pieces, but I don't really have a good sound recording kit, and I need to just start doing that more. Just whenever I'm out and about, just get some stuff recorded, just take a little setup in my bag or something so I can capture sounds, because so many of these films, I tend to feel like I need the same sound, and I just don't go out there and get them myself, and I need Aussie voices in backgrounds, and I need to get my own backgrounds and stuff because, at the end of the day, I could probably buy a whole bunch, but when I can record them myself really easily, I don't know why I don't. Yeah, it's definitely a pain having to get out there again, but these things happen, eh?
Can I help you?
I'm a bit upset actually with the score here. The whole point, I asked for him to cover this because I don't know where this has come from, and also I don't even think these are going to match. Doesn't even sound like it's finished on the same chord.
That's it. The universe is sending you this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone? Or will you die alone?
Anyway,
Well?
all good. Her vibes, is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen her. I think I have. I plan to because I've heard a lot of great things about it. I'm looking at setting up. Sorry, I missed this before. Setting up vehicle recordings as a side business. Definitely recommend it. A good recorder is worth so much more than buying libraries. 100%. Even just the idea of having unique sounds that I've pulled myself or recorded, rather than just grabbing them off a library. The other thing that I really need to do, and it's silly that I don't, because I've even got a half decent tube mic here, is I need to just set up my mic here so that whenever I need just like a bit of Foley, bit of like close shuffling, can't really hear that. You know, and sounds like that, even just to be able to quickly press record and do that as well. Alex, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. So what we're doing here is just putting in this new cue that I've been given, and then we need to get through some last-minute revisions because we just want to get this thing out the door now. It's been on my plate for a while. Just need to get this thing finished. So you're saying this is very her vibe, this cue. I do love the old school synth vibes, like especially with sci-fi and stuff.
No, it was all in my head.
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button?
Yeah, see, I don't have a good collection of a good library collection, so I really probably should be doing it.
I don't understand.
All right, we're gonna do some lights here. The color and the computer voice commentary thing is very her vibes. Oh, okay. Have you not seen this project yet, Weaver? I wasn't sure whether you've been a part of some of this stuff.
Can I help you?
Well, is he coming?
Don't like how it just hits. I wonder if we can do let's do a bit of a cheeky let's do a cheeky reverse. Oops, wrong one.
Well, is he coming? Well, is he coming? Well, is he coming?
Unless I should probably get
bachelormatch.com.
I should probably get the fourth chord, right? So if we'll paste that in there, render the reverse. Chuck that in here. Oh, get rid of undo that. We don't want you. Just wondering whether we get a bit of a...
Is he coming? Well, is he coming?
Even just that, just to give us a little... What do you reckon? That gives us a bit of a entry into it.
Well, is he coming?
Oh, hello. It's subtle, but I think it's something. I just feel like just out of nowhere is weird.
Well, is he coming?
Yeah, this is a cool little piece. It's just about dating, sort of obviously just slightly in the future. So these are like a motivational cube thing that like it obviously does some AI stuff. So it helps them with their like dating profiles while they're on the like in the restaurant. But it kind of motivates them to go and chat to the other person and stuff. And yeah, it's quite quick little piece. As in, it's really cute. Well, well put together.
Well, is he coming?
No, it was all in my head.
Don't.
No, it was all in my head.
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button?
That only comes with a Dr. Phil model, I'm afraid.
I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual?
The thing that annoys me so much is the vibe, like...
And His arm is just a part.
Androsimos is back. What's up, mate? Have you met Weaver before? Androsimos is another Melburnian who has... you guys were chatting last time, right? Were we talking about who had the most points, viewing points or something? Yeah, this annoys me because these vibes don't even connect because the keys are just like way off. Oh, I wish... Yeah, okay. You have to catch up for lunch at some stage. What's this? You can't have lunch without me. I hope you mean all together. Bloody you guys catching up for lunch without me. How dare you? I'm so needy.
Well, is he coming?
It's come on. It's not even close. It's not gonna fit. It feels so. It's not gonna feel like
His arm is just a part.
they're together. I want him to. He needs to write something else, but this is kind of annoying because this is a great piece and I want it to be
That's it.
great.
The universe is sending you this opportunity, Jim. Will you?
It just feels like they are, it feels like we've chucked in a sound library reverse build thing, which is what's happened. It just doesn't fit.
Well,
I hope the
is he
composer's
coming?
watching me do my rant.
No, it was all in my head.
don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button.
That only comes with the Dr. Phil model, I'm afraid.
Now, one thing that he wanted me to do in the
I don't know.
notes was to turn up all these bleeps. Oh, what's on this one? Yeah, so he wanted all these bleeps. So I'm going to just give him a little bit of clip gain, give him a little bit of a boost.
One does. All 2.7 million cut.
Okay, so unfortunately I don't know that we can do much else about this cue. I think it's just is what it is.
Well, is he coming?
No, it was all in my head.
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button.
That only comes with the Dr. Phil model, I'm afraid.
I don't understand. His arm is just a part of your courting ritual.
I'm going to turn the bass up a little bit more because I kind of like the bass tone.
That's it. The universe is sending you this opportunity, Jim.
6 a.m. in the UK. I can't believe you got up for this. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. I feel bad that we're not doing something more exciting at the moment, so you could check it out. But thanks so much for being here. This is awesome. So yeah, as I was saying today, we're just doing a quick question. Okay, all right. Is there a way to remove the spaces between all the clips in PT? If you strip silence and shuffle in shuffle mode, would that work? Dunno. Thought maybe you'd have an idea. That's a good question. I don't know that there's an automatic way to do it. How much space are we talking? Like, or how many do you have to do? Because, you can obviously, you can't double click and you'd be like double click delete and it would get, messy. When you do strip silence, does it automatically have. So let's just say I can't actually do it. Let's just say that this area. Sorry, let's just say that area and that area is already selected. Oh, it wouldn't do it, would it? I'm just wondering, like, if when you do strip silence, is the stripped sections selected? Can you then not just go into shuffle mode and press delete? Would that work? Yeah, obviously, yeah, you can tab shift, through and select stuff or whatever, obviously without tab transients on. Yeah, okay. So you're trying to do, you obviously got 4 hours of recording. You want to strip the stuff that's below a certain point and keep the rest, right? And then you want to bring it into chunks so you can then just play through it and edit it together. Man, that's not something I've really done a lot of, so I don't really have a good answer for you. I'm trying to think, like, I've done strip silence for podcasts and all that sort of stuff, but I've not wanted to delete the space. So Reaper does something like that, does it? One of those times I should have used Reaper. Yeah, what does Reaper do? So you can Reaper has some sort of delete silence and it brings it together. I wonder if you could you set up a Oh, I can do it. Okay. What if you set up it could be risky, but you could set up a macro that does the, I've got tab to transient on, but you could do like a, shift tab, delete, and then you go, if you had no crossfade, you could then just go shift and then shift tab, delete, and then you could automate a button to do it like 100 times. What's that? What does space do? So if we go shift tab space tab. What's the space bar? Yeah. So I'm just use a macro to shift. So you could, when you get to, let's just say I'm here. Okay. So you tab, you're at the first thing. So you automate shift tab, delete, and then you go tab to the next one. Obviously without crossfades, then you can, delete whatever. So you could just automate a button that does that. I guess you could either then just have the one button, so you could just go through and keep pressing it, but I would maybe set it to do it like 50 times, take a guess, and then if you need to, you just press it again, do it the next 50 times. Because I know you use macros and stuff, right? So that's actually probably an easy way for you to do it. I don't think you could do it just with a Yukon because it doesn't like doing multi macros to it. Oh, it's enter that it doesn't like. So maybe you could do that even within Pro Tools, within Yukon. I could try it. The problem is I've got crossfades in this, so you want to make sure you don't have any crossfades. So select everything and delete your crossfades. In fact, let's do, come here, I'm going to do this. And so let's just pretend like I've done some, sorry. Let's pretend I'm probably going to destroy my project while doing this, but whatever. So let's do a quick test. So let's just say we've deleted all this stuff. And I'm going to be like, all right, so we're at the start of where we want to be. Let's go. We want to select this stuff and then strip silence it. So we're going to go to Yukon. Let's go assign a button. What do we want to do? Let's just assign one of like the numpads or something. So let's go 1. Okay, we're going to add commands. So we want to go shift key command, right? Get rid of that. Delete that. Key command, we just want it to be shift tab. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Shift tab. And then we want to go add new key. We want to delete it. Oh, wait. Oh, how annoying is that? Gee, you think they could update Yukon a little bit better. So we want delete. And then we want new key command. We want to go tab again. I could just copy that. Can you? Then we go new key command. We go shift tab. Add new key command. Delete. Add new key command. Well, let's just try this and go tab again, because that'll take us right back to the new point. All right, let's just save that. We'll call this delete gaps, whatever. I haven't got my key thing on too. Just give me a minute. There we go. Cool. So that'll be saved, I guess. Let's just try it. So if we press 1. All right, so we've got to do a double tab. And also I've got to have shuffle on. So let's go back to key commands here. We want to double tab there. So let's add a new key command. Tab there. Let's add another one here. Add a new key command. Tab there. Okay, let's try that again. So we'll go, make sure you're at the right point. Press 1. Ah, it didn't work. See, this is the thing with Yukon. It doesn't. So it should be. So if let's undo that. So if we go shift tab, we got to pretend like we're doing it. So we go shift tab, delete, tab. Oh no, shift tab, delete, tab. The problem is like Yukon doesn't like to, that we were right the first time. So shift command, delete, tab, delete that one, delete that one. Unless is there 2 deletes? Is it like backspace and delete? It doesn't like, as I said, doesn't like doing it. Let's go. There we go. And obviously you could just then make it do it a million times. There we go. There we go. Is that all right? It works. It's not great, but as in like, you could, problem is with Yukon is we'd have to manually put in, like I guess long term, if you did a handful of those, actually, yeah. So here, idiot. Can you go, all right, so we can go repeat. So let's delete that, and delete that. So we can go repeat. I didn't even think about the repeat. As fast as possible. What do we do it? 10 times per second or once per second for 10 times. Let's just say. Let's save that. Someone should clip this, by the way. I think this is a great little training. Does someone want to clip this on Twitch? So if we're in that spot now, we go boop. What the heck? Do it again. Okay. Repeat. Once. Let's go as fast as possible. Initial delay, 10 milliseconds. I don't know. Wait, how many times? 10 times per second. Once every second, 1 second. But then it doesn't let you say how many times. Can you eventually just stop it? As fast as possible. I'm not sure if it means repeat the whole lot or just repeat a section of it. That doesn't really work. Anyway, this is enough. We'll just repeat that over and over again. So that sucks that repeat thing is a joke. But whatever. Does anyone know how to use this repeat thing? Because you can't ever tell it to stop, right? Unless you just turn the button off again. Maybe it'll just keep doing it until you turn the button off. go as fast as possible. Let's just put it in. I'm probably going to crash everything. Let's undo these. So we're going to tab it and we're going to go boop. There you go. I assume it'll eventually stop. Yeah, okay. So that could work. Did you see that? So if we go, what if I press it and then unpress it before it gets too far? No, it just keeps going. I think until you just select the way, because it won't. Let's just duplicate this a million times. So we go 1. Can you stop it? Seems to just keep going till you exit. Oh, okay, so you just press escape. So you just keep pressing it and then go, all right, I'm done. Escape. There we go. Sick. That's cool. Anyone else into that? So now we've got delete our gaps. Pew, pew, pew. Obviously you could do it. Oh, no, it stopped. How many times? I wonder how many times it does it then. I wonder how many times it's doing it on its own. Let's undo this. Okay, so you just obviously need to make sure you're at the start of the first gap. Otherwise, it's going to stuff it up. Oh. How many times is it going to do it on its own? Is that repeating it 10 times? What do we reckon? I don't see how many that was. Repeat 10 milliseconds as fast as possible. It just seems to be doing... Unless that's not 10 milliseconds. That doesn't make any sense. 8 times it was. Thank you for doing the math. That's why I've got you here, Androsmos. Once every second. Let's just try that and see what it does. See if it still just does it 8 times. Maybe that's just a standard that it does it 8 times. That was 1 second. Why are you not doing it again? All right, let's try repeat. Let's go 10 times per second. Whoa. Let's go 2 times per second. Okay. So we've established that that's not great. Let's go back to, so let's just say for Weaver's sake, we go as fast as possible. Let's go the 10 milliseconds. I don't even know why that matters, the delay, but let's go. It might be until it kind of catches up on itself. It looks like it's just done it 8 times, right? And as in you can see my keyboard shortcut, it's just done it 8 times, right? So you can see in the, obviously, I apologize. That monitor is in the way when, anyway, doesn't matter. So anyway, Weaver, there you go. Enjoy that. Hopefully that was a little bit helpful. Cool.
.com.
Let's get back to this. Oh, by the way, guys, you are more than welcome. My RAID has decided to die, and it's now read-only. My main RAID that, well, I've been working off an SSD, but a lot of my files are on this RAID, and it's died, so I'm trying to back it up. Jeremy, thanks for the follow, bro. Jeremy John, how you doing? Welcome. Tell us about yourself. Yeah, tell us where you're from, what you do. Join the conversation. So, yeah, my RAID died. Well, it's not completely died, so it's working, and I can read stuff from it, so I can back up from it. I've been trying to do that, but it takes forever with, I don't know, terabytes of data. But I've tried a Thunderbolt 3. Well, no, it was USB-C hard drive dock, but then I didn't think about the fact that it needs to be Thunderbolt 3 so that I could use a Thunderbolt 3 to 2 converter or whatever. But anyway, I digress. It's a pain in my ass. Thunderbolt 2 stuff is so bloody expensive, even now that it's like discontinued and obsolete. People aren't selling things at a discount. So it's probably time for a new machine. And the sad thing is that I could replace my trash can Mac Pro sexy looking thing for a Mac Mini There's a new Mac Mini, like 6-core or something, and that thing I reckon would crap all over this, and it costs about $2,000. Obviously, if you want more RAM, it's going to cost more. But anyway, it's a sad day. Well, it's not. It's great that you can buy that, but it's sad because it makes my trash can look like a trash can. Cool.
Well, is he coming?
No, it was all
I'm just
in my
going
head.
to...
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
I'm going to cut this
come with
and
a mute
paste it.
That only comes with a doctor.
Paste that into this other track. I'm just going to put that down there because the panning on this track, it's because I'll be in surround. I can't hear it now, but we'll get a nice surround vibe in those upper synth line.
Well, is he coming?
But obviously my fader's a lot louder just because of automation here. So I'm just going to back that off a little bit. Back both of them a
No,
little bit.
it was all in my head.
Don't worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button.
That only comes with a Dr. Phil model, I'm afraid.
What do you think about my little box futs?
I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual?
Hey, why the heck is mute automation writing? There we go. That's one good tip there as well. Turn off mute automation because you never want to write mute automation. Well, I don't. I don't ever use mute automation to write, just to listen. In fact, you could. There's no solo anyway, so that's fine. Just wanted to show you this is dry.
Is
This
orange
is
juice
it.
a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual?
Just want to show you my cool futs. I'm proud of that one. Oops.
I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual?
That's pretty cool, eh? Actually, I might make some little videos on the side of this just for YouTube, just like showing off some of that stuff. We can do the whole layer thing, adding all the elements and stuff, but pretty happy with that sound. Okay, so let's just go back and check one more time this cue. I don't know, we can't do anything else about it. As in, we've got what we've got.
Is he coming?
Welcome any newbies watching. Make sure you say good day. Tell us where you're from.
No, it was all
We're
in
just
my
checking
head.
this cue, this
Don't
score.
worry, dear. You can always message him with your new account on bachelormatch.com.
Don't you come with a mute button.
That only comes with a Dr. Phil model, I'm afraid.
I don't understand. Is orange juice a part of your courting ritual? That's it. The universe is sending you this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone?
I think we need that music to come in a bit
You this
stronger at the
opportunity,
start.
Jim. Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim. Or will you this opportunity, Jim? Or will you die alone? you this opportunity, Jim? Or will you die alone? You this opportunity, Jim? Or will you die alone? Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight out of Magic Mike. Don't worry, Jim. He'll be here next time. Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight out of Magic Mike.
Cool. All right, so we got the score in there. What we're going to do next is just go through the notes. So what we've got is he wanted the emoji beep to be a little bit louder, which I have done. Let me know if you guys think I should go even harder with that. So that's just the, you know, when it changes faces, when the thing... It could go up. It's maybe one more dB.
Steady
Sorry.
career in IT.
I had lunch,
No
late
criminal
lunch.
record,
It's coming back up.
He's faced to 4 separate online dating platforms. Now we know he's single.
What did you... Great, now I'm a stalker.
Not when I use your accounts, dear.
I think I might go back down
I don't
one.
have 4 online dating accounts. I only have 2.
Not to worry, you'll find new passwords for them in your inbox.
I don't have 4 online dating accounts. I only have 2.
Yeah, he's not wrong. So that was one thing, the Foley is very loud.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to thin it out a bit because that...
I don't have 4 online dating accounts. I only have 2.
Not to worry.
I don't have 4 online dating accounts. I only have 2.
Not to worry.
I don't have 4 online...
Okay, so Foley footsteps, a touch for the Indian guy entering and exiting the store, as well as the waitress. Okay, so all the Foley I think he's saying is a bit full on. So let's just go back and review some of that. We could just use a bit of clip
and get you on
game.
the path to self-fulfillment.
A
Once
bit
you open
of
up
nervous footsteps there.
anxiety and get you on the path to self-fulfillment.
That's fine.
Oh, she preferred someone more,
I don't know. I kind of like that she interrupts him with the footsteps.
Interesting.
Oh, she exiting, so I think this is a bit full on.
outgoing.
Maybe that first footstep particularly could come down. We're just going to use clip gain. It's easier.
Outgoing. I just haven't met the right one yet. God knows how many women there are in the world.
Current estimates are at 3.7 billion.
Okay, so we're just going to skip through to... Have we done any pan for these guys? We have not. Damn it. Where's my iPad? I should have set it up. Just going to draw it in, guys. Cheater's way to do it. Bring that one back in. So this is obviously the dudes. Pretty much in the center that whole time. Then the woman's, hers can be crossing from the far side. Back to the other side. How's that sound? if you're wearing headphones, obviously the pan's not going to feel right, but.
Lock, Jim.
You've all gone quiet on me. What's going on?
Lock, Jim. I have constant 360-degree vision. The universe is presenting you with this opportunity. What if
Rubber band's pretty important.
No,
because,
what are you gonna?
he didn't
gonna-
like. The other thing is he didn't like the chair squeak, which I guess is fair. It's a bit funny, but I just wanted it in there as like people have moved to get their attention.
Bless you.
You gonna?
Bless you.
A bit.
No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Wonder whether we bump this across so that it happens a little bit earlier. The thing, like, we're trying to obviously make it feel like there's a lot going on, but then everyone's attention isn't drawn. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, you can, mate, if you're working, don't worry about it. I just appreciate you being here. Yeah, there's oh, it's meant to be a chair. So the idea is it's a chair being like, you know what I mean? Like someone, like they're moving, but it sounds a bit more like a car horn, doesn't it?
What are you gonna? What are you gonna?
Because we just need
No,
to
what
go
are you
to
gonna?
silent, mostly.
Bless you.
Might even that air noise that I've got there, just bring that down a little bit so it's even
No,
more
what are you
obvious.
gonna?
Bless you.
No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
I opened that right up for you.
Great.
Do you think it needs more
I'll
than
start
that?
you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
I opened that right up for.
What are you gonna?
Bless you.
Off then.
What? No, what are you gonna? Off to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
Off to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
I opened that.
Off to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Bless
Off to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna?
Bless you.
We need something in that gap.
Bless you.
Don't know. Sneeze sound, Italian, it's hard to explain. A cell squeak, perhaps try chair leg scraping along. Yeah, that's what it was meant to be, but clearly I've picked a crap sound. Cool.
What? No, what are you gonna...
Bless you.
I opened that right up for you.
Great. Now she thinks us...
I opened that right up for you.
Great. Now she thinks I sneeze like an elephant.
Come on, Jim. Look at her. She's much too sophisticated for that. Right up for you.
Great. Now she thinks I sneeze like an elephant.
Come on, Jim. Look at her. She's much too sophisticated for that.
Great. He sneezes like an elephant.
He's got big lungs.
Cool. All right, so we're missing an off-camera line from the attractive man. Excuse me, miss. Okay. So that's in that new queue section that we've got. I don't know how I deleted that. So... so it must be in here somewhere. Fortunately, so the good trick is you keep all the files up here, the tracks in your AAF up the top. Let's just bring these all back online so we can have a listen. Actually, you're not going to be able to hear that because it's not set to the right channels. Let's go here. Okay, now we've crashed Pro Tools. Isn't it great? Isn't Avid so good, gosh? Just keep saving. Keep saving. Good times. Does anyone know a good story or a good joke? Great. All right. Well, we've got to restart it. That's helpful. Let's just go for it. Time for a drink and a snack. Anyone got anything good to eat? Sorry about the butt shot there. Oh, no, you didn't get to see my bum. My camera's not that wide. Oops. Oh, also, while we're here, because it'll come up, Source Connect Now, or Source Elements. Has anyone used Source Elements, Weaver? Basically, you can use a free version, and it's not bad, but it's a good way to send audio over the internet. So if you had someone who, like, you wanted to review a mix or something, they could do it with higher quality audio than, say, like, just Zoom. But you can also pay for their plugin. There's a basic version, a pro version, where you can have... oh, you're already looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking to buy it too, because even, obviously, with all this stuff happening, I've actually... So some work I've been doing for the Art Centre. So I have the producer chime in, so we Zoom chat, and we review everything, and he gets to hear it in, like, high quality. And he's got... so he's also an audio guy, he's a composer, but he's got Amphions. So he gets to listen full quality in his Amphions, or pretty much, and gets to review it, and we make changes as we go. As in, like, you know, once I've kind of done the initial stuff. Yeah, great. So, yeah, the one thing I should have been doing, even since I started Noisy Chat, so I've only done 2 episodes, which you should check out, Noisy Chat. It's a podcast that is also on excuse me, on YouTube, but that's a live stream where we chat. And I should have been using it the whole time because it's just a great way to bring quality audio in rather than, or even having people record their audio from their location. They can just email it. Like that would be a better option than just recording straight from Zoom into OBS, at least for the podcast side of things. Like I don't mind so much for the YouTube, but at least I can get a better quality with the podcast for the recording. But to be honest, I should be routing it all through so that we can get the full quality audio. It'll just depend if you can get the audio and the video to sync. It'll take a bit of time, but something to work on. So I'm thinking about buying it even just for that. So we'll see how we go. Excuse me, I'm going to eat while we work. Yeah, so that's what I use, the web-based version at the moment. So I'm just sending out, how do I do it? I think just through my interface. No, actually I've got the app. The app still like works the same. So do you record, yeah, so how do you record? Do you get, because you get them to send audio and you record from the plugin, right? Do you use like the audio suite or something so you can get the plugin to record it as an input into Pro Tools? Because obviously, yeah, Nexus means, you got the plugins, it'll be a lot easier. The good thing with Nexus Pro, although it's $300, it's a bit of a stretch, is you can have multiple channels. So it means I could have multiple people like have their audio separate for a stream, but I think even for the free version might be easy. Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So anyway, I've got downloaded to give a test out in Pro Tools and see how we go. Uh-oh. Same spinning wheel. This is not good. This is what real Pro Tools tutorials videos should look like. Everyone just dealing with a spinning wheel of death. Might just have to bring up an old backup or something. Very odd. Well, this is a very sour apple. Far out. Maybe I'll set up a video for it. Yeah, I'm not buying Nexus Pro for that. I think the free version isn't an AX. So it's not, but with the unpaid version, you can get the application and you should be able to bring in the audio into Pro Tools. Like even if you use something like jacked audio or whatever, you should be able to get the audio from Source Connect now. It's $125 US or something for the basic version, so you still get the AAX plugin in and out, but you only get 2 channels. You can't have like 24 channels, so you could do multiple people coming in. It also, the Pro version does surround sound, but to be honest, the basic version would probably do most things. There is Audio Mover, which the good thing with Audio Mover is you can pay monthly or whatever. Price-wise, it's pretty close to the same thing. The only thing with Audio Mover, so people can review their mixes just on a browser, but if you want to get audio from them, they need a DAW and send it through the plugin, which is fine for some things. Like if you've got people doing voiceovers and they've already got recording gear, they can use the DAW, like the plugin in their DAW. But I want to have people who aren't sound savvy to just be able to easily send me audio through, their headset, through their laptop or whatever. Yeah, exactly. At least the good thing with Source Connect now is you just send them to a link, they put in their guest details, and then they can get going. Where, with Audio Movers, they'd have to have a DAW, download the plugin and get going that way. So I can't. That's what I like about Source Connect now. Yeah, so that's right. So the web version, or there is an app if you wanted to get the app, makes it a little bit more straightforward to use in the browser, but not really. Yeah, you're right. Soundflower straight into Pro Tools is cool. Pro Tools is being a little bitch, guys, and it's fun, isn't it? It's real fun. Good use of my time. Let's go for this. I've got this set to like every minute now to do backups and like 50 of them because I can't bother dealing with issues when they crash because they happen all the time. I should get rid of Falcon. As in, I never owned it. I think that's Pro Tools giving you stuff for free. Where'd Alex go? Did he get bored? I guess it was 6 a.m. He's probably getting ready for work. Don't you love watching me eat on the camera? Should we go full cam just while I'm eating? Hopefully this one doesn't crash, but you know, who knows? Weaver, you can hijack my chat anytime you want. Some Apple ASMR. Is that what you want? I've got a gate on this, so I don't know how good it is. I'm so sorry. It's all right, mate. I'm sure you're busy. I'm just being needy. That's what I could call myself, the needy sound guy. Nice. Come on, Pro Tools. Don't crash this time. All right, so we're going to try and get this line of dialogue. Let's change. We need to change the output of these dudes. Let's just go to the bus channel. Whatever. So it's in this section here. So we've got a line of dialogue from the handsome dude. Although he's not. I'll be honest. I wouldn't bone him. Don't know about you guys. So we got a line of dialogue somewhere here. That's a chair.
Excuse me, miss.
There we go. There's our line.
Excuse me, miss.
For some reason, all my settings have reset.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
That one's not going to work.
Excuse me, miss.
Needy post emoji for chat. Beefoot, what's up, mate? Welcome. Yeah. Maybe what face could I pose? Because I do have emotes, so maybe we could make some more emotes. Can you make your own? I need a. I don't know. What kind of face do you pull when you're needy? I don't know. But yes, we need a needy emote. Needy post. Yeah, instead of noisy post, I'll just be needy post. What's been going on, Beefoot?
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
Okay, so we're missing this line of dialogue. We're just going to whack this in down. Yeah. You want the second line because
Excuse me, miss.
we've only using the one channel for our dialogue because it's all clean and boom audio. I'm going to select all these and hide them again. Hard to make inactive. Not too much. You working at the moment, mate? Working from home still?
Excuse me, miss.
So we're just gonna
Excuse me, miss. Excuse
clear
me,
it out a
miss.
bit.
Excuse me, miss. 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 Excuse me.
We're gonna pan this dude to the side because that's where it'll be.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
We need some footsteps in there.
Excuse me, miss.
Might
Excuse
darken
me,
it
miss.
just a little bit because he's
Excuse me, miss. 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 Excuse me, miss.
so we want that probably a little bit more reverberant as well.
Excuse me, miss. 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 Excuse me, miss.
Die alone.
Excuse me, miss.
Pretty polite guy saying excuse me this much. Yeah, he's he keeps saying it, doesn't
Will
he?
you die alone?
Excuse me, miss.
We actually need some footsteps, I think, for our dude as well, because he kind of steps and then. I wonder whether we can just let's move this one and see what other footsteps around here, because
Die alone.
we need a bit of a when he goes to step.
Excuse me, miss.
Obviously, want to pan in the center because he's right in front of us.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
It's too early.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
Make that second one a bit more faint.
Excuse me, miss.
We might have to change. Let's change the pitch just a little bit because we just want to be a little bit less manly than the dude later.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
But he's got runners on, so we might try and get rid of some of the brightness of this one. That works a bit better.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, what's going on?
Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight out of Magic Mike.
Save a new version. Cool.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight.
I don't know whether we need to pan this stuff a little bit. This is the problem, because I haven't recorded Foley for this stuff. It's a bit dodge. Probably need a better book picking up sound. Hey, there we go. Why don't we do that? Anyone want to pick up a book? I don't think I've got any books in here to pick up and record. See if what I got in the library. I don't think I still have my library. I think I've got it till June. Gentler. The book pickup is actually, that's just what was recorded on set. I don't actually have anything in there. Could be just... So you want... There is that kind of click that's happened afterwards. Maybe that, but just more gentle. The heck? Actually, that's nice and soft. Give that one a crack. Is that nice and soft for you there, Weaver? It's a bit early. It's a bit long, isn't it? Speed it up and make it a bit quicker. Guess it's a bit hard for you guys to probably check sync because I don't know how good it is. Cool. So we've now got the excuse me, which
Opportunity,
is
Jim.
one of the things that we needed.
Or will you die alone?
Excuse me, miss.
Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight out.
Weaver, is he your type? What about you, Beefoot? Do you reckon he's just come out of Magic Mike?
Or will you die alone?
Excuse me, miss.
No comment.
Damn, that guy looks like he walked straight out of Magic Mike.
Hard pass. Yeah, I agree. I'm not into it. Sorry to the actor if he's watching or ever does watch. It's so rude judging a person by his looks. Although that's his one role in this film is to be that sexy man. But, you know, I could see how she's attracted to him. All right. What are we up to? Scene 2, there's a bit too much echo. Okay, so his footsteps. I think I put in a bunch of mellows, external reverb. The heck? What have I done here?
No, it was all in my head.
What have I done? Oh, okay. I think so the revibe there. Yeah, okay. It's alright. I'm getting confused because I've got DX Reverb 3 is not the same as FX Reverb 3, which, you know, I shouldn't do that because I'll stuff myself up. Does have a rugby player look though, if he's into that. Well, it's not about him. She's the one who's got to be into it, but he does have a bit of a rugby vibe. I think the problem is I've got like 2 reverbs going on here. And I think I need to dip the rears. Might need a bit more of a pre-delay. See how that sounds. Man, stuff never sounds as good in stereo. So I'm listening back in stereo at the moment because I just want to check that I wasn't giving too much reverb because of the 5.1. His footsteps could even just be a little bit lower, I reckon. The other thing is he wanted me to get rid of these cars passing. Because he spent forever, he said, painting out car lights. I'm even going to drop those right back. So yeah, the director took forever painting out car lights or something. So he wanted me to get rid of them. Maybe something to do with feeling more lonely or something. Sorry, I'm just smashing around this, trying to... We need a bit more of the... Where's the rubber band? I think we've got to have some of the stretchiness of the rubber band.
Oh, shit.
Oh, where is it? Just going to put some more of that rubber band there with the movement. I think the engine's in the back of these buses, isn't it? So I need to kind of let it hang there in the air for a bit. I'm going to use more Mellows reverb in this section because I friggin' love it. Here we go. Where's that? Oh, that's it. Yeah, let me... Oh, that's right. Sorry, that's not... That's his chair movement. I thought it was something to do with the bus there. How do you treat the bus? Increase the reverb time as it drives off, or wet balance or anything, or just pan it. So I haven't made it, so I've made it more wet at the start. So this is the send into Mellows reverb. But you're right, I could probably even do it off as well. So obviously it's just a volume change and then there's a pan. So you can see this is the pan here. So obviously it's to his right. Then we come into the center here. I didn't want to have too many changes, so I didn't want it to like go left to right too many times, just to put you off. Obviously the bus, it's an actual bus taking off, so I've now just panned it across. Probably going too far with the going wet, but I think it's nice, just falls off nice. It does roll off quick, but the bus itself, in fact, the bus driver, yeah, I think it sounds good too. The bus driver didn't keep revving, so as he pulled off, because they had him obviously as a part of the production, but as he drove off, he just stopped revving. So he kind of revved that first rev and then just stopped. So I've kind of faded it out because he doesn't actually rev again, unfortunately. Might have it pull off a little bit more. Oh, sorry, we've lost our music. That's why. Ooh. That whistle there, can you hear that? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't. Can you hear that? I shouldn't say, can you hear that? And then I boost it even more. Let's just use our multi-band to get rid of that whistly. That's gross. In fact, I might even notch it out. I've done. I just looked up to see your thing. Well, I guess the thing with the multi-band is you're not full taking out that frequency the whole time. It's mostly when it's at its worst, it should bring it down. But I have now just notched some out because I think it's just gross too. But at least so now at this point, you're not taking out too much of that frequency until it starts whistling. Cool. All right, what else we got? So he doesn't want any cars passing. Elastic band, he said, was on point. I agree. I love the elastic band sounds. So it's pretty good. The only other thing I was thinking is during all this, during our first scene, why do composers insist on not putting their kicks in the right key? We can fix that. I used to compose all the time, and it took me a while to really get into that myself. I'm going to just... Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Copy, tab, paste. It sounds like a click track because you can hear the emphasize on that first beat. Bop, boop, 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 bop, boop, boop, boop. I'm going to fix it. Oops. Copy that. Clearly got a loop going on. I'll leave the rest because it's filtered. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's filtering out. Okay, cool. So we'll want that one to be nice and big. Which you might even want. No, I won't do that because this kind of like almost gives it a bit of dynamic sway. Could also do some really dumb round robin patch. It could also be. Yeah, probably is. I don't mind the way it kind of... It almost does have that weird flowy vibe about it. You're right. It's weird. All right. Yeah. Good on him. We'll just leave it. He's put his own fade out in. What if I want it longer? No, I'm kidding. It's all right. All right. Cool. So, yeah, the only other thing that we could possibly do is maybe add some other...
One of them will like you.
Like
but that's it.
Cars in the background or something here. We've got ambience of like people talking, a bit of cafe, like kitchen...
Make your own luck.
Like kitchen stuff going on, but... Whether we can do a bit more...
With this opportunity, what if she's your match? The one you've been waiting for your whole life?
But I can't just walk up to her. I need something to build off, to establish a rapport.
Thanks, Stream Elements, for telling us how long I've been streaming for.
Remember, Jim, the purpose is to...
All right, so we could do with some like cars outside
Positive
that we bring
energy
in
will
on your Stream Elements. Oh, I probably should turn that one off, eh? It's only exciting when I've been going for like, I don't know. It's never that exciting, let's be honest. Yeah, I probably need to add some like, why? See, this is the problem with Stream Elements. Just like, don't put them all out at the same time. Hydrate, woo! Thank you very much. Thanks, Beeffoot. I like that GIF. Whose is that? I mean, emoji. Ooh, do you like that resonance? Hello, I'm a robot. Can you hear me? Hello, Is that real obvious to you guys? Maybe I could do the voiceover in this. Sounds like he has come straight out of Magic Mike. I'm not sure you can hear that, or I'm just entertaining myself. It's great. I need to make one of those. I need to make one of the chat point. What is it? Noisy post rewards. I need to make one of those noisy post rewards as a hydrating one. We need a cool. So I got moist lips as a mate's one, and I'm assuming that's pretty well used. But moist lips. So if you build up enough chat points, you can click moist lips, and then he has to stop to drink. He's also got beard comb, so he's got a nice beard. This is Corey from Peacekeepers, and he'll comb. He's got options, so you can pick which brush, and he'll comb his beard. It's pretty sweet. But we need something that's post-related or sandy-related, something to do with hydrating. Or hail hydrate or something. Is that a bit too... I'm white. I probably shouldn't be using hail in anything, right? Doesn't look good on the resume. All right, so yeah, my thought is we probably just need some like
someone more
traffic passing in the background and stuff like. We got a bit of chit chatter and stuff, but
Interesting.
Yeah, we got chatter and stuff, but I wondered, do we need to
Outgoing.
Add some cars or something. Need sub badges too. Didn't I do some? Oh, no, I'm using the standard sub badges, aren't I? Oh, I made some. But aren't they coming up? So let me just, let me have a look. I swear, so I made sub badges, but let's go. It's not Streamlabs, is it? No, it's not Streamlabs. Stream Elements. No, it is Streamlabs. I made sub badges, but I made where are we? No, you make them in Twitch, don't you, idiot? Twitch. I'm going to look at my own stream. That's great, isn't it? Real professional to watch your own stream. What am I?
Great, isn't it? Real professional.
Oh, there we go. Ha Whoops. No, it's under this, isn't it? Back to channel. Let's go here. And I'm going to probably hear myself again. Whoopsies. So I made my own sub ones, but maybe they're not in here. But what it was, or maybe I didn't finish it. Yeah. Oh no. What's the deal? Current badges. That's there. Before submitting a badge. Oh, you know what it is? I'm pretty sure you have to be oh, maybe you don't. Because see how I've got noisy posts subwoofer, very creative, and noisy post subwoofer, and then there's the different tiers or whatever. But loyalty badges, why do they not show up? They look saved there, so I don't know how that's not coming up. Anyway, I digress. Cool. I don't know why they're not coming up, so I'll find out for you there, Bfoot. Because at the moment, yeah, you just got the standard ones, right? Anyway.
Yes. Or 7.
They show up for me in the sub menu, but not in the chat, it would seem. Well, it's got like some sort of notification there. What about, all right, Twitch, sub, what are they called? Emotes, rewards? Maybe they don't show up in the chat. I don't know. Chat point. No, it's not chat points, guide. Doesn't matter. It's not important now. Let's worry about it later. Okay, so we need some passing cars. Window. I don't know. What else could we have? Loyalty badges. Yeah, that's what they're called. But loyalty badges not showing in chat. Mate, people on YouTube, when they watch this back, will be like, why are you wasting time on that? I don't give a crap. If you're not joining us in the chat, you don't get to hang out for the fun. Oh, it could be, is that, maybe that's what it is. I do have, you can also upload custom badges for users that are subscribed for increased numbers of months beyond the base badge. They receive a new subscriber extra yeah. So, oh, you've just copied and pasted that. Yeah, I've got the different badges for each, changes color for each month or whatever. And then I've also got the different, I think you need to have a certain amount of subscribers and stuff to get extra badges and things. Because at the moment I get one badge for tier 1 or emote for what tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. But for badges, you get different colors. So each month it goes a different color. And I've put it in there, but maybe it's because I've got. Let me just quickly check this out. Don't make noise. Thank you very much. Probably just shouldn't do all this. Give me a tick. I'm going to look over here. I think I can change my settings. I don't know. I shouldn't be doing this right now, eh? Chat. Let's go in chat. Badges. Here we go. Badges. Use. What does that do now? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to see because I got this Franca face thing that I think you can do lots of cool stuff with it, but I may be overriding what I've already done. Not sure. Anyway. All good. You are distracting me. How dare you? Let me double check that. I'll try and work that out. I might it may be that my Franca face or whatever, which does some other cool stuff, is getting in the way of it. If that's the case, I'll turn it off, I reckon, because I'm actually not using it properly at the moment anyway. It looks like it is doing its thing, but I'd need to double check. Anyway, all right, I'm fluffing about. Let's come back to that. All right, so we need some sounds for in the background of this. So any thoughts, guys? So obviously got chatter and I've got kitchen stuff. I'm just wondering whether we need,
God knows how many women there
you know, like cars passing outside or something. We don't need rain. You know, we could do that with a bit of filtering. Oh, this is so annoying. So my hard drive, I think I talked about this before, my hard drive's stuffed up, so now I'm just downloading stuff on a different drive. Yeah, my hard drive has died, one of them. So now I'm downloading everything to a documents folder or something at the moment. All right, so I wonder if there's just some random sounds like cars through a window. I just want it to sound like it's in the next room so I don't have to do all my own work. Lovely.
Please pull up to the second window.
Please pull up to the first window.
Technology at its
Please
best.
pull up to
Yeah,
the
man.
first window. Please pull up to the first window.
All right. Wonder if there'll be a from another car or something. We'll work it out. Nope. We should probably have buses passing anyway, because later on he's obviously at the bus stop. Wouldn't be about it. Although he walks there, doesn't he? See, Weaver, if you're still listening, this is when I need to have my own recordings, because this is the kind of stuff that I know I want all the time, but I can't get. Is like traffic outside a window, like either from the aspect of inside a restaurant or inside a house. Just have cars passing out the wind, like from in. I want interior backgrounds of exterior sounds, you know. And there's just none of that stuff here. I would say it's super useful for sure. There you go. This could work. Basement sounds. It's not wide enough though. Look at that. Same sound exactly. Different name. Good on you, Sound Snap. They're double counting. Let's go, yeah, basement ambience. Let's try that. Or basement or maybe an apartment, like, I don't know. I don't want furnace. Whoa. Way to regulate your sounds. See if we can get some car passes. Here we go. Come on. No. Let's work with the one we got. So this is just traffic, and we'll filter it out ourselves. I think because even the occasional low rumbles like cars are passing and stuff work really well.
I'm not a mega block, Jim. I have constant 360-degree vision. The universe is presenting you with this opportunity. What if she's your match? The one you've been waiting for your whole life?
But I can't just walk up to her. I need something to build off, to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna...
Bless you.
Great. Now she thinks I sneeze like an elephant.
Come on, Jim. Look at her. She's much too sophisticated for that.
Great. He sneezes like an elephant.
He's got big lungs.
Paul, what's up, mate? Welcome. Yeah, it's you're not the only one who said that today. Another guy, Alex from the UK, was up at 6 a.m. I don't know if he's still there to check in. Paul, where were you from again? So excited to have you here. We're just doing some final touches on this short film. Just want to get some like car passes and stuff outside. Yeah, Zambia, that's the one. How exciting.
Remember, Jim, my sole... Remember, Jim, my sole... Remember, Jim, my sole purpose is to help you break free from your chains of anxiety and get you on the path to self-fulfillment. Once you open up to the world around you, so much positive energy will flow your way that you'll wish you never bought me. But remember, I'm non-refundable.
I've never spoken to her.
Trust me, you'll get past that. Everyone does. All 2.7 million customers, that is. Now, when was the last time you went on a date?
Maybe a couple of years ago, several years ago, I guess. Or 7.
I hear that's a long time in human terms. How did it go?
Oh, she preferred someone more,
Interesting?
outgoing. In the world.
Current estimates are at 3.7 billion, totaling an average 49.6% of the world's population. I'm sure one of them will like you.
Oh, but that's it. It could be any of them. It's ridiculous. It's entirely based on chance and luck.
Then make your own luck.
What?
I'm not a man.
What are you working on at the moment, Paul? Are you working, hanging out? What's the time there? Just putting on the final touches of this one.
I'm not a mega block, Jim. I have constant 360-degree vision. The universe is presenting you with this opportunity. What if she's your match? The one you've been waiting for your whole life?
But I can't just walk up to her. I need something to build off, to establish a rapport.
I'll start you off then.
What? No, what are you gonna...
Bless you.
Nine o'clock. Nice. Nice.
No, what are you gonna...
Bless you.
Just trying to get some more ambience in the background, more car noises and stuff.
No, what are you gonna...
Bless you.
I opened that right up for you.
Great. Now she thinks I sneeze like an elephant.
Come on, Jim. Look at her. She's much too sophisticated for that.
Great.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. You're very, very
He's got
encouraging,
big
mate.
lungs.
I really do appreciate
He's healthy. He's got stamina.
that. This ambience is just purely a stereo. I'm not panning this one. I'm not following like the camera angles and stuff because you'll disorientate people too much. If it's an important sound effects, you know, so like I've got a sound over here, so there's a mono ambience. So most of them are stereo, so they're just like chitter chatter here. So we've got chitter chatter here. It's all very quiet, obviously. So that's a stereo ambience, so I'm not panning that as in it's just left and right. And I won't move that around as the camera changes because, as I said, you just get too disorientated I've got like a kitchen over here because that's kind of where the kitchen is for most of those shots. Over to the left side. Obviously, we've panned stuff like the footsteps, so things like Foley and other stuff definitely gets panned, depending on what the action is happening on screen. She's got a pretty heavy foot, eh? But I won't move the ambiences around. Depending on like what it is, maybe sometimes I will, but not generally. Like, I wouldn't change it every single shot. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, I definitely got front and back. So at the moment, I'm only working in stereo or listening back in stereo because there was one, like, the director said there was too much reverb on the on a footstep. So I just want to make sure that it wasn't too full on, stereo compared to 5.1. So let me just show you that. Let me just get my 5.1 back. I need to have a shortcut button for this. So this is my 5.1 streams. There you go. Oh, that sounds much better. Okay, so you'll see here the darker blue. So this is my ambiences. I've got two of the same thing, but they're obviously staggered, so I don't have them happening at the same time. So I've got the same sound effect here, down here, but not just direct copy and paste. I've copied and pasted it and moved it kind of half double time. So you kind of stagger it and then you copy and paste or duplicate. So you can see here there's a fade there, depending on where the cuts are. And so I have these. So that's your front and that's your rear. So the rears are the darker blue and they're just hard left and right, to the front and to the back. So, but the ones obviously at the back, I tend to not have them as loud because the problem is, and for you guys, obviously you're listening to it in stereo, you're going to get double. So I just want to make sure that it's not as full on. You don't get two of the ambiences just back to back or same level, because if they're the same gains, you're just going to get a bucket load of ambiences.
Right one yet. God knows how many women.
I could probably boost the back ones more because I don't have a lot, but I just don't want it to get too full on. But it's only that ambience that I've done it for, the chitter chatter, because that surrounds you. But like this one, I've got a second ambience here, similar chat vibes, and then this cafe ambience here is like clinking of plates and stuff like that. And I haven't done that double as well because I don't want to overbear it. Like, it's nice just mostly for short films like this where it's not too action heavy or anything like that. Most of the surrounds are just for the music, so I kind of surround you a bit more with all the synths and stuff. Where ambiences, I'm like, you don't need to have bucket loads because, especially for a drama like this, and it's all about the dialogue and the story, you don't want to draw away from the main picture. You don't want people to kind of feel like turn around.
Any of them. It's ridiculous. It's entirely based on chance and luck.
But also, I'm trying not to have the ambiences too loud anyway, like the chitter chatter, because you want to feel like you're there, but I want to keep the whole thing pretty clean. Cool. So I think we're good. I probably should just check through.
No, what are you gonna?
Check through that this background ambience doesn't get in the way of it
then that
at
you
all.
prefer to wake up every morning to an open book on the empty side of your bed instead of being in the embrace of a caring gentleman deeply in love with you, caressing your hair? Well, he seems to be ticking all the right boxes. To be ticking all the right boxes.
So I've just
To be ticking all the right boxes.
heard something dodge. So you'll notice that I have done some panning. So this background here, Paul, obviously because we've come to her section where she's right there next to the kitchen, I've kept the kitchen sounds in the middle, and then they go back to the side. But that looks like that's been a mistake. I don't know that I was I think we're meant to come back to this guy. I think originally because we cut to the kitchen in front of us. Yeah, because it's kind of weird. Because otherwise the kitchen would be out the door, so might even keep that for a little bit. Just doing some duplication of automation. So I might do the same thing here because technically it's kind of behind her, the kitchen. Exponential audio. Are you serious? $9.99? I'm going to check that out. Because, yeah, they're like, it's now owned by Isotope, though, isn't it? Where are we? Is it on the front? Phoenix Reverb. Holy moly. That's weird because isn't it? It's owned by Isotope now. Or is this like the old version of it or something? That's weird. I would have thought they can't sell that. Or is it? Oh, no, it's still. Oh, it says by Isotope. Are you serious? Oh, man. I think I'm going to get it. That's crazy. Oh, okay. So Phoenix Verb is just the stereo version. But even then, I'll still friggin' use it. Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about the... Because who owned that beforehand? Starter edits for free. I think I bought that forever ago when I was producing stuff. Okay, so you're saying, yeah, exponential audio did, didn't they? Yeah. So that's just the, okay, surround reverbs. Yeah, okay, so it costs like decent money to get the full version. So what's the deal with Phoenix Verb? Is that good for post or is it more musical one? Because I feel like the Phoenix Verb is more about, yeah, it's more about music production, right? Rather than post. Does it have a whole bunch of post Excalibur? Phoenix Verb is for post. Okay, Excalibur is for the music. Well, I've got other impulse response plugins. So it is a impulse response reverb. I really don't care that it's not 5.1. Like, I don't really use 5.1 reverbs. I normally just do 2 stereo reverbs. $10. It's freaking crazy. All right, I'm buying it. Thanks, Paul. That's awesome. I'm going to put that on the Discord as well, lads. Discord. Oh, that's not Discord. What was that? There it is. Yes, it is. All right. That's sweet. Thanks for sharing that, Paul. Multi-effects plugin, as in multi-channel or Excalibur? Checking your spelling. There we go. Oh, Excalibur's only 99 as well. 9.99. No. Ooh, Exhale will be pretty sweet too. Nah, don't. How dare you, Paul? How dare you do this to me? Now I'm going to want to buy up a bunch. Let's just go to, what do we put this under? Gear and plugins. Here we go. Check it. Check it, lads. Damn you, Paul. You're going to make me spend my money, my hard-earned cash. The heck? There we go. Brilliant. That's awesome. So, yeah, what were you saying? Yeah, I know. $20. I know you're right. Can't complain. That's what, a few coffees. In Melbourne, it's like 2 coffees. No, not really. Okay, I might check out Excalibur because I don't know if I'll find that as useful, but so is that still a reverb though? Like it's a reverb with effects on it? I'm going to look into those. Thank you very much, Paul. You're a legend. This is why we do this, so we can share ideas and plugins and all that jazz. Sounds awesome. All right.
That's it. The universe is sending you this opportunity, Jim. Or will you die alone?
Excuse me, miss.
I'm going to boost his line. I think he needs to cut through.
Excuse me, miss.
Great. Okay, so I reckon this is sounding pretty good. I'm going to send this off. I should go home to my family and have some dinner. I'm really sorry I haven't been streaming as much. In fact, let's do a spiel in a minute. So I'm going to just export this, and in fact, we could do that in front of you now while I do a chat. So the one thing that I always do is, you open Isotope, Insight there, and then when I go to bounce it, so obviously we're bouncing all our stems and everything. We might as well do it now because, to be honest, who can be bothered doing it again later? So we're just going to put today's date in there. So we've got 5.1. Well, let's get rid of that because each stem is going to put that in there. So we're going cubed with the date, and as it bounces, it's going to put dot whatever the outputs are. So this is, you can see I've got a -18 LUFS version as well, which is for web and all the others there. So we'll bounce all this, but then just send him a video with the stereo version. So that's all good. Let's just bounce that. And so what happens is you get a reading as it's doing it. So it's doing a offline bounce, but you still get a reading off Isotope. So there's a little handy trick for you there. What have you missed, Androsimos? I'm about to leave, mate. That's what you've missed. It's all good. You can go back and watch it on YouTube. So, yes, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your mates about it as well. But let's do a little. So, I'm going to do a little spiel. But I do apologize, guys, about not being able to stream quite as much lately. I've had a bunch of jobs that I just can't stream, including like some video work and other stuff as well. But honestly, I love this hanging out while I work. Like, just to have this connection and stuff with you guys is so awesome. So I do encourage you, whenever you get a chance, to just chime in. Like, I'm not in this for anything other than the community and to learn from each other. You know, everything down. Paul, like, thank you so much, Paul, for just those tips on that deal. And I've obviously put on the Discord. So join the Discord if you're not already on there. You can just check on Twitch down the bottom, or I've actually just started my own link tree, which I need to share. But this is what I'm here for, the community, to learn from each other. And it's just so good to have my usual crew and Drosimos and Weaver here. It's just so good. That's all right. It's been great having you chiming in anyway, mate. It's all good. And this is the thing, like, at the end of the day, if you're kind of half concentrating and just chiming in every once in a while and joining the conversation, that's what I'm here for. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for being here. It's very humbling that you would even bother spending your time with me. And the encouragement that I've got from everyone, like a whole bunch of guys who is saying that they're learning lots of stuff. You know, I kind of get shocked to even hear that, but I do appreciate that I've got something to share. And as much as I get from you guys as well. I've got a bunch of videos coming out soon. They'll be on YouTube. I'm trying to rebrand my look for my videos and stuff. So I've been working on some of that, and it's just taking longer because it's not really my area of expertise. I would love to have some video guys that could do that kind of crap for me, but I don't have any money to pay them at the moment. So we'll get there. But yeah, I'm just working on some of that stuff. I've got some great short videos for soundies like us, but also for like video editors on how to better set up their audio, and even for sound recorders, how to get good audio on set. So there'll be some content going onto YouTube that's separate as well. I might do some rundowns of the films as well, which I might not do on the stream. I might make videos for that on YouTube as well, because it's going to be me just going through some of the film and showing what I've done. And I don't think, you know, that'll be as interesting on a stream. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys. And if you're on YouTube, definitely subscribe, tell your mates, comment, ask me questions in the comments, because I'll definitely write back. But yeah, it's been a great day. Thank you very much for this, well, short session, but I will do my best to do some longer sessions with you guys again. Thank you very much for the love. I love it. Love you, Beeffoot. It's great. I am hoping that later in the week I'm doing some, I think there'll be podcasts, but it's just some meditations. So it's through the Art Center, and I think I'm going to be streaming that as well. So we're just going to be editing meditations, and we'll be cutting music to go underneath as well. So I'm hoping I can stream that. So more just because then I get to hang out with you guys as well online while I work. That'd be sick. But thank you very much, guys. You're all friggin' legends. Please come back again. That's so good. Thanks for the follow there, Paul. You're always so encouraging. It's amazing. And yeah, you guys are the best. All right. Talk to you soon.